All right, example 4. Find the inverse function's value with the calculator. Now, y'all got a calculator here, right?
Thank you.
Okay. On this one right here, it says set calculator to degree mode. It even says what to do. Calculator gives the inverse cotangent value of a negative number as a quadrant 4 angle. So, if I'm looking for the angle, you have to do the what? No, inverse, right? Look, even says you what mode to put it in. So, let's go calculator, documents, scratch pad. So I am changing 7 to degree, make default. There we go. And it said arc, was it cotangent?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. What was my number?
0. Negative 0.
Negative 0 point what?
3541.
3541.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right? Oh yeah, that is it. They do it weird. Oh, they have old calculators.
Yes, they have old calculators. Okay. Is this easy?
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh wait, never mind. I know what you're doing.
Huh? Arc is the inverse. Whenever you're doing the arc and inverse means the exact same thing. It's when you're trying to find an angle, you use that. So to the -1, that means inverse, and it's also the same as saying arc. So there are two ways of saying the same thing.
So if it doesn't have arc, you just plug it in as
To -1. So this is inverse cotangent, which means that same thing. Or if it's arc cotangent, same thing. All right, we good? There we go. So how many decimals?
4. So 0.4499.
Say it again.
And then 4991. Yeah, it would be 1.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we go with that.
There we go. All right. Without a calculator, this is very, very easy. So, in this sense right here, I'm given tangent, right?
It would be cotangent.
No. Don't get too crazy. Are you really just sitting over there in the corner playing on your phone?
I was just making sure my dad didn't text me.
So, what is tangent?
Y
Y over x. So my y is, x is, and missing an r, right? What's sine supposed to be? Y over x, right? Or y over r, thank you. Y over r. So, let's find the r. So 9 plus 4, 13. So why is it not plus or minus? R is the
Oh, it can't be negative.
can't be negative. It's got to be a radius, right? So let's take a look. Sine will be of some angle.
3 over square root of 13, which makes it 3 square root of 13 over 13.
Rationalize.
Oh yeah, that.
So 3.
So So you're at 13 over 13.
That's all.
Just want to cross this out.
It's still wrong.
Because a lot of that stuff, I told you guys in the notes, it is way different.
Oh yeah,
It's what they do instead.
Oh yeah, cross it out.
You get the same decimals.
Yeah, you get the same thing, right? But since I told you guys X, Y, and R, I said if you use X, Y, and R, that works all the time. X, Y, and R. Every single time. So we just keep using X, Y, and R. Versus teaching you a completely different way of doing it. We just teach it using X, Y, and R. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now let's try this one.
I mean,
Alright, what's cosine?
cosine is
X over R.
X over R. So my X value is?
-5.
-5. Why has it got to be the negative?
Because R can't negative.
R cannot be negative.
13.
Okay, and so what am I missing?
Y.
Okay, because I asked. Alright, so we're going to get what?
1, 12. Yeah.
It's going to be 12, right? So -5 squared plus y squared equals 13 squared. So y squared is
144.
144
Right. So
plus or minus square root of 144.
12. Consider simplify it. Consider simplify into 12.
Yeah, it is going to be.
So y is positive.
So it's gonna be 8 ways.
Yeah, it's gonna be 12.
Origin of theta equals negative
Plus or minus 12. Okay, so now I'm going to get a plus or minus 12. So now, where cosine
It's inverse.
cosine is going to be somewhere where it's a negative. So remember the interval for cosine.
Quad 2.
It's quadrant 2 and 1, right? It's quadrant 2 to 1. That was the interval that we had. It's on the reference sheet.
X is negative.
So it's in quadrant.
Okay, so now that means it has to be in quadrant what?
2.
2. So if it's in quadrant 2,
Y is positive.
y has to be positive. Very good. So that's going to be a positive 12. And now we're looking for tan from that information.
Tan of theta equals 12 over negative 5.
There we go. I just put the negative out front.
So you use the numbers inside the parentheses to get the one on the outside.
Yep.
And that's all.
Yep.
Why couldn't we do this before? It's like so much easier.
This is X, Y, and R. It took you this long to figure out X, Y's, and R's.
No, like, why can't you like do like, why can't you do like the one before it?
Miss-
Now the next one looks like
Example 6 is next is for 5.1, 6.1c, right?
Oh, no, what the?
Wait, how many examples are there? 6, 7, 8. There's 8 examples.
Yeah. So we got 2 more. Wait.
Where are we at? We're at
6.
This
can be for C.
4 more. Because we got 6A or B.
And we also have a C also. Actually, let's finish this one right here.
Just this one?
Yeah, just this one.
Okay.
So, okay.
Okay. So we have arctan Raspberry, yes.
Is there a way to do this in the calculator?
Yeah. Even though it says without a calculator.
Do you need to add arc into the calculator or no?
Okay, so what it's going to look like. When it comes test time, I'm going to show you that stuff. You guys got to know this by hand. Because some of you people might actually move on to the next math up. You have to know this in the next math up.
I'm not doing an extra math next year.
I'm not saying next year. I'm talking about next math up. You're going to go to college. You're going to plan on going to something, and you're going to need to do something like this. So, this type of stuff specifically goes along with physics. So if you take college, calculus-based physics, you're going to have this.
Got me messed up.
Wait, because I want your credit.
Anyway, all right, so, again, I'm going to show you guys this. So I'm going to go off to the side over here first. Now, arctan, it means where is tangent going to equal rad 3? We know tangent, now listen up. We know tangent is y over x, right?
Yeah.
So if I have, let's say, in degrees, so 30 degrees, right, would be where? I would have 1/2 over rad 3 over 2, right? Multiplied by the reciprocal. So it's going to be
Rad 3 over 4.
1 right here, right? Multiplied by the reciprocal.
Oh, yeah.
And so we get 30 degrees is going to be rad 3 over 3. After you rationalize, right? Because those cancel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Then you're still going to rationalize because I have a rad 3 down here. Now, that's 30 degrees. Now let's do the same thing again, but I'm going to do it at 60 degrees. Why am I skipping 45? It's 1, right? 45 is going to be 1, isn't it? So I don't need to do that one. Let's do 60 degrees. 60 degrees is going to be rad 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. Rad 3 over 2 times the reciprocal, which is going to be 2 over 1.
Rad 2 over 1. Rad 3 over 1.
Yeah, rad 3 over 1. So that just gives me what?
Rad 3.
Rad 3.
Rad 3. So we're going to have this one right here.
So it's going to be 6.
Oh, we just gotta go through the degrees until we find it. Like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, but okay.
So it's looking for the cosine of, okay, arctan, which is going to be, so this one's 60 degrees, plus arc sine 1 over 3.
Isn't that like
Okay, arc sine is going to look like this. So we know that arc sine, so theta, okay, is going to be 1 over 3. And so from this,
Oh, you gotta put it in the calculator.
Nope.
Paco.
because it could be sine theta is going to be 1 over 3. So y is 1, r is 3. And so, let's see.
Square root of 5.
X equals square root of 5. I messed up. Dang it. Yeah, I know, thanks.
See, Paco, we should have just left this for C.
I know, we should have.
Let's leave it for C now.
Watch, we are going to leave it for C, but plus arc sine of 1 over 3, right?
I'm not an inverse. Why do you have an inverse?
Because that means the same thing as arc.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute.
Did you throw up?
I want to go talk to the side of. Hey, babe.
There we go.
Dad? Dad?
And we turn that into a fraction.
Make that fucking school lunch.
There we go.
Why do you do that to yourself?
All right, anyway, I will come back to this one on Thursday.